Hi everyone. Just a quick update from my Southern Water meeting, which was last Wednesday. So sorry for the slight delay. They had a meeting with Water UK, who came down to the island to illustrate the solutions that they're bringing here and hopefully get that scale and consensus through from that stream into Ofwat to get more regulatory okay that there's going to be more installations going through. There's been some adjustments through the management of Southern Water in regards to the combined sewage overflows. So one lady's moved up, one lady has moved from being Katie Taylor has moved from being the Director of Customer Service at Southern to the CEO of Wight, and then there's a new person called John Yates come in, so there's a bit of a shift around, but they're all quite environmentally minded, so I'm positive that it's going to be a good setup for us, but we've still got to make sure those new people understand how important the Isle of Wight is. Lawrence, the CEO of Southern Water, has now got a quarterly meeting with the lead of the Isle of Wight Council and the CEO of the Isle of Wight Council to ensure that the sustainable urban drainage plans for the Heritage Action Zone and the highway schemes actually get through. I was told there was significant movement to this meeting, but I didn't get any clear dates on when the work was going to commence in Cowes and East Cowes and Ryde and Newport. So get another push on that in a couple of weeks, but I'm hopeful that I will get a date soon. But I'm making sure that they know how important it is that gets through before this winter. Freshwater has had a date for Norton to be upgraded, which is the 1st of July. So Norton has already had a increased flow rate capacity with a new impeller fitted. It's already had increased storage capacity, and now it's going to get the short sea outfall shut off and the long sea outfall used with a change to the pipe, which flows from the pumping station to the long sea outfall, making it a pump fed rather than a gravity fed, which means the water won't come in. So if there has to be a combined sewage overflow release, it will go out into the Solent, which is massive. And so big congratulations. When it's finally done, I will post on Facebook, but this has been a great success. So well done, Community of Freshwater and Yarmouth. So there's also been some new data come through from the different sites that they've done their work on. All have saved spills. Apley has saved 54 spills since the beginning of March. There's been over 30 spills saved at Medina with their storage tanks there, although that hasn't been as much a success because they're trying to push for the green solutions rather than those storage tank solutions. And so it should only be part of the answer package that goes in to fix this problem. There's a couple over in the West Wight that have been very successful. So they've used the nursing tanks to hold the water on the what they call flashy catchments, where when there's sudden much rain, it holds it and then it passes it forward without this kind of continual groundwater going in. They're going to do an evaluation technique to report back through for the £35 million funding from Ofwat. And I've pushed that they need to have community answers in this, not just technical knowledge and AI. And I've got told that it sits with a different team, but that he will get back to me and make sure that we get some kind of forum to be part of that report through so that they get a more honest voice over what's been going on. I'm doing some hustings next week. So East Wight hustings on Monday, the 24th of June at Elim Church, and Tuesday the 25th of June at Riverside Centre. There was a request through for sustainable urban drainage funding, which has gone through to Fareham and Portsmouth and not to the Isle of Wight. And this is because of DEFRA's targets have forced Southern Water to push for those areas to get below 10 spills per site by 2027. So they're focusing their funding there on now. And that we can't forget about us, and that when that goes through, that needs to be open to everybody, even if it's at different levels of funding. And again, that's going to go back up the channel to hopefully get some more investment for us. I'm doing a clean seas and water talk at Southampton University on Friday. Hopefully trying to make some connections with people there who are doing monitoring situations. A group in Wootton are very close to taking some samples, I hope, and are working independently from me, but I just wanted to let people know that's going on. There's also ongoing work, obviously, at East Cowes, so well done, Michael, making sure those water quality samples come through in the bathing water season from the EA. There's been, all of the manifestos have been released now, so there's water quality in all of them, but perhaps not as strongly worded as SAS would have hoped. But we're pushing with a campaign bus going around the UK, trying to get people to understand the problem with the true facts and figures. There is a Ofwat recovery regime that was mentioned by some of the community, Michael, I think it was again, and I didn't get an answer from Southern Water on what they felt on that. They were going to look at it and come back to me. And the Ofwat Have Your Say event, which was due for Tuesday, has been cancelled because of the elections upcoming. There was and still is a consultation on the Havant water recycling scheme, and it didn't mention Sandown anywhere in it, and my contact Southern was quite surprised by that, because it's been in all sorts of talks from Southern that Sandown will get a wastewater recycling plant, so that's going to go back. There's been some studies on microplastics done on the island. Ian Boyd sent me those. And there's also been a study and set up in Portsmouth University, so trying to link people to make sure microplastics don't become a problem in that final effluent that's coming out of treated works. I think that's about it. There's a release of a plastic-free communities tomorrow at Benbridge. So that's Thursday, 3:30 till 5. Thank you, everybody. Hope you're well. Take care. Bye.